Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid? You do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on, you should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
No time for movies. Got training to do. All right.
Let me see. How did this work again?
All right, we're going back to our SUPERLINK, which is here. Repost bot and his amazing friends unleashed monster upon city. Okay. Garnish Blinker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster and their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging mongrel wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into non-house? We're getting specific messages. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade and Cap Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Thank you, Nico, but I am tired. You're not going to say take no for an answer, are you?
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
He's persistent. We don't get to rest. Common room. Ah. What movie?
Dr. Faustus tried to drop a warehouse on you? Ugh, that guy is so lame. Talk about a prototypical follower.
Watching a movie.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
That's terrible. What about your father? So I was 10 when I found out. We got like a Western going on. Say that's terrible.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
This one? I never saw Lilith as my mother.
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker was my true mother.
That's pretty true.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom. You'll fit in perfectly. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. Can we do it again?
Okay, so we got 8 friendship, an Abby outfit, and a hoodie head case, epic Abby outfit. Okay.
So, what did you think of the movie?
Wow, plus, yeah, 8 friendships a lot.
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
Alright, let's ask about the staff of one. I don't really know what it is about.
Questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Oh, okay. It seems powerful but limited. Well, not that limited. There's a lot of words in the vocabulary of English language.
Can you tell me how the staff of one functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
Okay. And the runaways... Okay, fine.
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Had you from team? Who were the runaways? Alright, we'll do the runaways.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Far out. There are so many people in the Marvel Universe, aren't there? Alright, that's enough for now.
Get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Alright, now we talk to the
I'm
caretaker.
glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Is that like a backhanded comment there?
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Oh, that's harsh. Things don't seem that different. We just got things to kill still.
the world is still full of monsters and villains, my mother being the worst of them all.
You forgot heroes. The world is still full of heroes. Though sadly, we're missing one of our best.
Agatha again.
Agatha? Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
How can that be? How are you doing all of the? How are you doing with all of this, or is it if it's too hard for you? We kind of want to know what's going on. How can that be?
Agatha's power. How could she be... gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, everyone's got her as a protege.
The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Oh, look at this. We've got two different nice and bad. Huh. So these are the two ways it could go. Well, we don't even know how it all came to be, like, and how she was acting. Or we could just make us not choose which way we want to go. Probably made the right choice, because she could have killed other people, and Doctor Strange is probably a good person to deal with it.
Wanda's powers were so out of control they cost a life. Your decision may have saved lives, if not the entire Abbey.
I like to believe that, especially given her current situation. Wanda, Agatha, it seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Jeez. Okay, dark. Balance points. The hunter can follow the path of the light or the dark through the choice they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as a hunter moves down either path. Can we do a balance of light and dark? Follow Charlie to Agatha's... Wait, can I just have a look what's going on? So how do we do balance stuff? Current balance 1 out of 200. View ability details, cycle hunters, heroes. Okay, customization. Oh yeah, we got new outfits and stuff. Okay. But it costs money, it costs what is the word? Gloss to change into the thing we unlocked. Okay. We'll just stick with what we got. We can do makeup. eyeliner.
I'm glad to see
And you have to
come out of
pay
your shell
glitter
after all these
for each of them? Okay. Wow. Oh, and then we can change our combat gear. Dark or light. We can't even see them, they're locked. Okay. So many little things to buy and do. Alright. Let's go, Charlie. So she could just conjure this up, can she? Little cat. Oh. G'day, Agatha.
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
First to see her in 300
Commune with the
years.
spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
Okay.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Jeez. Follow this ghost that we just found blindly. A blood gate. Touch the blood seal. Whoa. Another dimension?
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Okay. I suppose it's liberating being a ghost. You couldn't talk to anyone for 300 years. Hi. Alright, let's go. Trial of the Elder Gods. Open the way to locations Barrett. Player level 1, current player level 3. Let's begin. What do we got going on here? Hey. Wait, this was kind of in our dream, wasn't it?
What you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah? Caretaker was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Wow, we can just summon our dog.
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Okay, why is it all green though? Green's supposed to be evil here. Defeat all enemies in combat encounter.
As the goddess of balance and order,
Cool.
Ashtor was sometimes
On KO,
called
draw a
giver of
card.
Justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Alright, so all of these have 1 hit point. Okay. And they all give just +1. And they're not quick, unfortunately, or else we just mash them forever. Okay, so we kind of want to get into a good position to smash as many of these as possible.
You were too weak for this fight.
Fair enough. So this would take out none of them. Okay, so it's kind of showing us how many it would take out. Probably 2 of those guys. Alright, and this guy gets new ones every time he kills someone. Apply 1 vulnerable. Forceful map back in any direction. So we could take 2 out that way. This would take 2 out, and this would take 2 out. So we got 4 instead of just 1. Alright, let's do this one. Let's make sure we don't lose it. Oh, but we can't push them in the direction we want. Alright, let's do it to this guy then.
Your mother abandons you.
And then these 2. Because this will take out... We could probably get 3 of these guys. Maybe. Or 3 that way. Maybe we do this first. Let's move across here. How do we get that tactical view again? Like this. Shift. Alright, let's just move across here. Okay, we can get those 3. That seems pretty good to me. Oh, and it knocks them as well. Jeez, I wonder if we get more than 2 then. Jeez, it's hard to move the camera. You kind of just want to be up high sometimes. So if we do something like that... Or already moved there? I guess we could try that now. There. Oh, we got to change angle though. Right, let's just move out here. And then we move back in here. Maybe that'll work. And then we want to... Yeah, see now we can get all 4 of them. Oh no, because it doesn't get that guy. Alright, never mind.
They do not stand a chance.
Okay, and then we can't do whip because we need more heroism, but we can take out 1 of these guys then.
I am impressed.
Forceful knockback. Don't really need that. We can just do the whip here.
You had no chance to escape.
And then that gives us 1 heroic point, which is all we need to use this. Oh no, we don't have any heroic. Oh, why not? I thought we had it. Alright. Do we have to do it in 1 turn? No.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They
We won't hesitate.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
The other gods are waiting? Card play refunded. So we probably only got 2 stars because we got hit once. I think we could have done that in one move. The Hunter. Okay. Into crypts. Enter the Ostra Cavern. Is that a shield? A moon seal. Alright, I guess we pick up the moon seal. An elder artifact. Just waiting for us to pick it up. Place it here. Okay.
This looks like it belongs here.
The Oshter's gift allows magical locks and gates to be open. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The 2 of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
I think I'd be using the word of power. Got Elder Scrolls going on. Word of power, magical incantations the hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. To use word of power, hold spacebar. I say open.
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
And these things are everywhere. I don't even know how you open these arcane keys. What are arcane keys? I'm guessing they'll tell me at some point. I think we got high heels on.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces
Looks like a nice
of magic.
area.
That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the 2 of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet.
Well, why not? It's
Good
been
night,
300 years. It's only been 300 years. I guess a couple more days won't matter. Keeping secrets from our caretaker, though. Just sleep in our clothes. Good. Hunter's Closet. New gamma coil to analyze. In our closet. Room upgrades. Oh my goodness. Get a mirror. Writing desk. A fine nightstand. And how does this help us? Just makes it look nice. I'm not sure why we need all this, like, currency stuff, but that's alright. There we go. And what else can you do with that? Room customization, room upgrade, and customization. So we can change the color of our bed. Okay. Alright, alright. Can make things look nice. So that's all done. What's our objective?
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Strange out. Alright, I think we'll go and talk to Mr. Strange in the next episode. What's this book? Why is it locked? Just open this. Oh god! Okay.